Welcome. Welcome to the white coat ceremony of the OTD class of 2024. I just want you to stand, and when we give you applause, go ahead and stand, OT. Thank you. This is a time to celebrate. They've worked really hard over the last 2 years of the didactic part of the program, and now they're going to apply everything they've learned over this next year in clinicals and capstone experiences. So we look forward to what they're going to accomplish this next year and wish them full success in that. I do want to recognize the team that we have in order to provide this program. So we do have administration here with Dean Wright, Student Affairs, and we have Vice President and Dean of the School of Health Sciences, Dr. Lou Fincher. Of the OT faculty, we have Dr. Blevins. You can stand up. Dr. Evans, Dr. Gilly, Dr. Umbarger, we have Dr. Wolf, and Dr. Williams. We also have some other team members who assist us. We have Judy Sweat in the front here, and Don Beach over here. And we do have Tracy Reinhardt, it's our missions director, and Madison Medley. And we do have one professor, Dr. Ennis, who's remote, so she's not here today. But I appreciate the team. We enjoyed working with this class, and we will miss this class over this next year, but look forward to their success. I do want to ask Dr. Lou Fincher is going to come up and give us a word here.
Thank you, Dr. Jackson. Well, on behalf of the Emory and Henry College School of Health Sciences, I too want to welcome all the family and friends of our OTD class of 2024. We're so glad that you're able to join us for this special occasion. You know, as an administrator, what I have found is the downside of that is I don't have a lot of time to be directly engaged with students. And so it truly is an honor and a privilege to be able to share this special occasion with you, class of 2024, and look forward to being able to speak with you and to see your enthusiasm as you come across and get your pins and your white coats. I also want to thank Dr. Blevins for inviting me to say a few words to you here today. So, class of 2024, we are here to celebrate you and your academic achievements thus far. So receiving your white coats today marks the beginning of a truly, truly transformative experience for you in the journey to becoming an occupational therapist. So just in a few short weeks, you'll begin your Fieldwork 2 rotations, where you will be fully immersed in patient care. And as Dr. Jackson said, being able to really apply everything you've learned over the last 2 years. I know several of you will begin your rotations here in the region with our clinical partners at Ballad Health, Kids at Play Therapy, and Wythe County Community Hospital. I know others of you are scheduled for rotations outside of the region in centers such as Atrium Health and Novant Health in Charlotte, North Carolina, as well as in the Baltimore City Schools and Mercy Hospital in Baltimore, Maryland. One will even travel to Central Alabama for a rotation with Easter Seals, and yet another will go to Syracuse New York, for a rotation at the State University of New York Upstate Medical Center. And in keeping with our mission, at least half of you will actually do fieldwork rotations in rural healthcare settings here within the regions of Virginia, Tennessee, West Virginia, and North Carolina. So regardless of your fieldwork setting or your patient population, I know that you will be an outstanding ambassador for Emory and Henry. And so each of you will be in position to either create or maintain the reputation and the legacy of Emory and Henry School of Health Sciences and the Emory and Henry Doctor of Occupational Therapy program. You'll also have the opportunity to hone your occupational therapy skills while making a difference in your patients' lives and the lives of your patients' family members and caregivers. I know you're excited about this opportunity. So as I thought about what I might share with you today, I really have 5 points or 5 thoughts that I'd like for you to think about today and as you move into your fieldwork rotations. First is that over the next 12 months, regardless of your level of preparation, and I know you're outstandingly prepared, you'll still face challenges. Your rotations will challenge you, test you, but also inspire you. You will encounter moments of triumph, but also times of uncertainty. But remember that with each challenge that you face, it'll be an opportunity for growth. Take advantage of that opportunity. Every obstacle you overcome will strengthen your resolve and actually enhance your skills as a healthcare provider. That's number 1. So number 2, make the most of every day for both you and your learning and for your patients' improved health. Number 3, never forget the power of empathy. The ability to listen, understand, and truly connect with your patients, you'll find will make a very big difference in your care of that patient. Number 4, always be willing to learn and adapt. Occupational therapy, like all healthcare professions, is an ever-evolving field, so your pursuit of knowledge has to be ongoing. You must become a lifelong learner. And number 5, remember the importance of collaboration and teamwork. We taught you this throughout your curriculum. Respect and value the contributions of each member of the healthcare team you work with. Collaborative, interprofessional patient care, remember, leads to improved patient outcomes. And so, OTD class of 2024, it is my hope that you will embrace the extraordinary journey that lies ahead of you. I also hope that you will seek to make a profound impact on the world, one patient at a time, and that you enjoy and make the most of your fieldwork rotations. Congratulations to each of you, and Godspeed.
Thank you so much, Dr. Fincher. It is now my distinct honor to announce the officers for our Student Occupational Therapy Association for the class of 2024. And if you would please stand as I say your name. President Allison Meek. Vice President Sean Kearney. Secretary Paxton Ingram. Treasurer Olivia Simmons. Historian Cydia K. Walker. Co-chair for service Haley Fry. Co-chair for service Carly Hedge. Social chair Madison Lane. Intramural chair Kendall Hyatt. CATS chair Emma Pennington Saunders. And our COTAD chair, which is our Committee for Diversity, is Juanita Herrera. And now the class has put together a brief slideshow video of their time here, some highlights for your viewing pleasure.
Be what you wanna be. Do what you wanna do. And if it sets you free, believe in only you. Yesterday is gone. Forget about tomorrow and the ceilings you see right through. Find the moment and make it. Write your headline and race it to the sky. No one else can create it. Take your banner and race it to the sky. There's only one way out. Inside a prison view. 10 whispers or a shout. Gunpowder if it's true. Smoke before the fire. No one else can slay the dragon sleeping inside of you. Find the moment and make it. Write your headline and race it to the sky. No one else can create it. Take your banner and race it to the sky. Find the moment and make it. Write your headline and race it to the sky. No one else can create it. Take your banner and race it to the sky.
Chocolate. What are they selling? They're selling chocolate. Chocolate? I remember when they first invented chocolate. Sweet, sweet chocolate. I hated it.
I promise you, they actually did schoolwork too. I know that video doesn't reflect it, but they did. I would now invite Mr. Sean Kearney to come up and give a few remarks.
Does this sound okay? There's a lot more people here than I thought. All right, so I'm not the best one to be standing up here giving this speech, so y'all hang in there with me. I'm going to keep this brief and motivational so we can all go enjoy our family and friends who've come a long way to celebrate this huge accomplishment. First off, I would like to thank the professors and staff at Emory and Henry for taking the time to recognize all of us for our hard work and dedication over the past 2 years. Second, I want to thank Dr. Blevins and Dr. Evans and Dr. Jackson for organizing this event. And lastly, I want to say thank you for allowing me to give this speech on behalf of my cohort. When I was sitting down trying to write this speech, I had no idea where to start or even what to talk about. If you know me, you know that I love quoting movies, TV shows, and talking about sports, so I figured why not talk about them. So the main topic of this speech is from a show that stuck with me over the years while in this program, and it's from a show called Ted Lasso. So long story short, for all of you who haven't seen the show, Ted Lasso is an American football coach who is hired to manage a soccer team in Europe, and everyone makes fun of him for the way he acts, his accent, and his catchy one-liners. One of my favorite scenes in the show is when he's playing darts at the sports bar against a guy named Rupert, who is the ex-husband of the owner of the team. Rupert is extremely successful and bets Ted to have ownership of the lineup for the rest of the season. Anyways, they're about to finish the game of darts, and Ted Lasso responds with a quote from Walt Whitman, "Be curious, not judgmental." Everyone has doubted him all his life up to this point, and he ends up shocking everyone at the bar by winning the game. The point of this story is that no one took the time to ask him whether he had played darts or even knew how to keep score. When people seem to have it all figured out, they become judgmental and never ask questions. To be curious to me means to ask questions with a lifelong learning and positive mindset. To be judgmental means to assume or form this opinion around what we believe to be true. That may not be the case. So be curious, not judgmental. As our 2 years of didactics come to a close and we prepare to go off to fieldwork, I want to reassure the cohort that everyone in this room has struggled, made mistakes, or even failed at something at some point in their life, whether that may be a job, in school, or simply playing a game. Mistakes happen and we're all going to make them, but it's how we respond to those mistakes that really matters. Learn from your mistakes so you do not make the same mistake twice. After being around sports for all my life, sports are interesting, especially baseball and softball. In baseball and softball, you can fail 7 out of 10 times and be considered one of the best to ever play the game. This is a perfect example of how we are not defined by the 7 mistakes we make, by the 3 moments of success. Focus on the positives and any success you have, so you may build on that as we are becoming professionals. Do not be afraid to ask questions on fieldwork or assert yourself in certain situations. Do not be afraid to fail. When we are afraid to fail, that's when we tend to make more mistakes. Do not judge yourself either or others for the mistakes that we make. Learn from them and move on. Like I said before, be curious, not judgmental. By now, you've probably heard enough of me talking about what has inspired me, but I hope I gave you all some motivation before leaving for fieldwork. If you leave here forgetting everything that I talked about, that's perfectly okay. But remember the take-home message: be curious, not judgmental. Again, I want to thank all of you for coming to our white coat ceremony, and I hope everyone gets to enjoy some quality time with each other. And lastly, I want to leave this speech on a funny note. So to my cohort, if your CI ever asks you what to do in a certain situation, respond as Michael Scott would from The Office. I know exactly what to do, but in a much more real sense, I have no idea what to do. I wish you all the best of luck with your field work and any future endeavors. Thank you.
Thank you, Sean. One important part of our mission here at Emory and Henry is service to others. We try to weave community service in all that we do. One of the things that the SOTA is responsible for, our Student Occupational Therapy Association, is organizing things. Some examples of some activities that they have done include an accessible pumpkin patch for children who might have differing abilities. They've done Blessing Box, where they've recruited hygiene items and different things for people in need. And they've also done letters to seniors for those in nursing home to make them feel connected to the outside world. It is typically our tradition during this ceremony to recognize the student who has achieved the most number of community service award hours. This year, that award goes to Miss Carly Hedge with 45.5 hours.
right, now we will present the pins and coat the students. Savannah Adams. Many peers shared that Savannah is very nice and always willing to help out. She is passionate about OT and a really hard worker, honest and reliable. She loves animals and is the best dog mom. Savannah got to attend OT school with her bestie Logan from all the way back in first grade. Sydney Bear. Sydney is known as the artistic, creative classmate, whether it be in sharing her amazing nail designs, doing great makeup, or arts and crafts. She succeeds due to her attention to detail. She is a thoughtful, empathetic person who brings joy to all around her. She is also the best mom to her cat, Gus. Caitlin Chappell Green. When asked to describe Caitlin, no less than 16 of her cohort mates used the word sweet. Other common descriptors were kind and compassionate. Don't let that sweetness fool you, though, because underneath that thoughtful exterior lies a tough as nails, determined soul who never backs down from a challenge. A combination like this makes for a wonderful OT, and her future clients have no idea how lucky they are. Natalia Curto. Several peers note that Natalia is ambitious and hardworking, but never to the extent of neglecting her family and friends. She has a bubbly, welcoming personality, but is not afraid to advocate for herself and others. She is genuine, and her resilience is admirable. Obi Egwatu. Funny and confident are how his peers describe Obi. He is bold and courageous in speaking his mind and being, as one peer noted, true to himself in all circumstances. Whether engaging in sports or classroom games, he is highly competitive. Cameron Fagan. Cameron has a great smile and the personality to match. She has a laid-back personality and is always inclusive of others. She loves outdoor adventures. Her peers have no doubt she will be an amazing OT. Haley Fry. Haley may show up 2 minutes before class, but she always shows up. She loves reading and volleyball and is known to all as a great listener who knows the true meaning of friendship. She is dedicated to her family and those she loves and spreads her positivity everywhere she goes. She is passionate about children and has the perfect skill set to be a wonderful OT. Demarie Green. Smart and funny are two words that describe Dee. He has great leadership skills and knows how to motivate others. He's not afraid to speak his mind honestly, so he gives great feedback. He's always willing to lend a helping hand and genuinely cares about others. Logan Hall. We could fill a book about the good things Logan's peers said about her. She is hardworking and knowledgeable and is known to be great at presentations. She has emerged as a leader in her cohort, bringing professionalism and kindness to every interaction. And let's not forget to mention that she has the cutest wardrobe. Carly Hedge. This hardworking lady has the biggest smile and the sweetest heart. She is known for her consideration and service to others, but also for her love of cars and trunks. We're told her knowledge about vehicles almost surpasses her knowledge of OT. I think that was meant to say trucks. Juanita Herrera. We are proud of Juanita for stepping outside of her comfort zone to take on the leadership role in COTAD and doing a great job. She is known for her commitment to making a difference beyond the classroom and her efforts to raise awareness and promote the well-being of all individuals. She leads by example as she cares for others. She is a strong female role model who deeply cares about both her friends and her family.
Kendall Hyatt. Kendall is sunshine on a rainy day. She's a person with high integrity who always maintains her character in tough situations. She possessed remarkable problem-solving skills and is always seeking innovative and creative solutions. Additionally, Kendall is one of the most kind, caring people you will ever meet, always there to offer a helping hand or support. Gage Hill. Several members of the cohort described Gage as the class clown. Gage's sense of humor brought so much joy to his classmates. He's gifted at lightening the mood and making everyone smile. In spite of his lightheartedness, he is a serious worker, though. It's also been said that he has the coolest mustache tattoo. Paxton Ingram. Paxton has great resilience and is a great friend to have. She is patient and never gives up on anyone. She is always willing to go the extra mile for her peers. In spite of the busyness of OT school, she has never been too busy to check in and see how others were doing. Elizabeth Jones. Elizabeth is smart, sociable, and hilarious, but apparently also very competitive and a bit headstrong. She possesses exceptional communication skills and actively listens to others' perspectives, ensuring that everyone feels heard and valued. She stayed involved with her local community by coaching a variety of sports, all while balancing her OT schoolwork, which is admirable indeed. Sean Kearney. Sean is described as one of the most dedicated individuals in the cohort. One peer summarized it well. Sean puts in the time and the work and always has been there for anyone that needs help since day one of the program. Sean is intelligent and organized and always comes prepared. He's known for his dry sense of humor and his ability to reference The Office in any situation. Hannah Critch. Hannah's exceptional interpersonal skills and inclusivity make her a true joy to be around. Even on the most difficult days, she is sweet and kind and looks for the opportunity to support others. Her bright smile and optimism can be counted on to improve everyone's day. Mally Lambert. Mally lights up the whole room when she walks in, or as one classmate put it, a sunshine personified. Her combination of being down to earth and having a huge heart makes her a joy to be around. She is known for frequently receiving quotes from her favorite TV show, The Office, with one of her favorite being, "I knew exactly what to do, but in a more real sense, I had no idea what to do." Aha. Madison Lane. Madison is creative and has an artistic flair. She brings a fresh perspective to group projects. She takes her work seriously, knows how to get things done efficiently, and is excellent at articulating her thoughts. In her role as social chair, she worked tirelessly to plan activities to draw the cohort closer together. Allison Meek. Allison, though quiet and unassuming, is a natural-born leader. Not only is she class president, she is described by one of her peers as the mom of the group, and someone who will absolutely hold down the fort when things go haywire. She is studious, dedicated, and reliable in all things. It's obvious that the cohort members all love her, their Madam President. Emily Meredith. Emily is admired by her peers for her resilience and determination. She is sharp, insightful, curious, and passionate, and demonstrates a strong sense of self. As one peer put it, she isn't afraid to ask the tough questions or share her well-thought-out point of view. She is also a great dog mom to Rez.
Madison Owens. Madison is known for her commitment to advocating for the rights and well-being of everyone. She is good at building connections with others and is a great group project leader. Madison possesses a great deal of emotional intelligence and genuineness, which makes working with her a pleasure. Emma Pennington Saunders. Honest and funny are words that were commonly used to describe Emma. One peer commented, "Emma's silliness is contagious and makes everyone around her laugh. Her practical yet empathetic mindset makes people feel validated and heard. She is admired for the life balance she has achieved during OT school in doing her best while maintaining her personal relationships and never getting frazzled." Lainey Reinhardt. Lainey demonstrates confidence, ambition, and drive, both in and out of the classroom. Several of her peers describe her as hardworking and competitive. She is a natural leader who is always seeking opportunities to improve her skills and become the best OT and person she can possibly be. Jessica Schwartz. Jessica is known for her easygoing personality, sense of humor, and ability to put anyone at ease. She is a genuine person who possesses a very positive outlook even when dealing with her own struggles. One peer describes her as one of the coolest gals around. Sydney Seaton. Sydney is known for her kindness and empathy. She goes out of her way to make people feel cared for. She loves working with kids, and several of her peers noted that she will be sure to be an outstanding pediatric therapist. She loves her 4 cats very much, and according to one peer, has literally perfect hair. Olivia Simmons. Olivia has a mix of skills and talents which make her a force to be reckoned with. Quiet, studious, confident, empathetic, and professional are just a few of the adjectives her peers use to describe her. She is a good listener who helps others without judgment. She is known for her love of the outdoors, running, and hiking, and has done a great job as class treasurer. Sarah Tortora. Sarah is a creative person who looks for solutions. She cares about her peers and demonstrates excellence in collaborating with others. The biggest Swiftie in the class, she is also known for her humor and is always cracking jokes. Says one classmate, Sarah keeps the group me alive with great gifs. Tanner Wagner. Tanner may come across as a little quiet, but give him just a few minutes and you'll learn how witty he really is. He is respectful and polite to everyone and makes a great study partner. He is very hardworking and will persist until he's satisfied he's given it his very best. It is true that he's unassuming, but don't let that fool you. According to one peer, he hid all of his basketball skills until intramurals. And it just so happens that today is Tanner's 25th birthday. So, I have been asked by the faculty that we all join in singing happy birthday to Tanner. Happy birthday to you. Birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Tanner. Happy birthday to you. Cydia Walker. Cydia brings her bubbly, charismatic, authentic self to every interaction. She loves puns, adventure, and theater. She gets along with absolutely everyone and has enjoyed her role as historian of the class and has loved harassing her classmates to send her photos. One peer notes that even when walking into an 8 a.m. class, they could be assured that they would be greeted by a smiling Cydia. Another remarked, the world would be a brighter place if everyone lived life like Cydia. Laura McCall Whitley. Laura McCall is a very upbeat individual. She always has a smile on her face and is full of joy and sweet giggles. Her positive attitude is contagious. She is known for her passion for dancing as well. Remarks one peer, if she isn't at school, she's dancing. And last but not least, Haley Wolf. This Southern belle is known for her distinctive accent, her humor, and her love for the elderly. Says one, if you want to find yourself dying laughing in the middle of class, Haley is your girl. Haley is incredibly outgoing and can cheer up anyone who is having a bad day. She is a great student, though sometimes she simply does not give herself enough credit. At this time, I would like to ask the class of 2024 to rise. We are going to go through the OT, Occupational Therapy Pledge. So if you'll raise your right hand, it's on the back of your program, so you don't have to have it memorized. And we'll read it together. As an occupational therapy student preparing to enter the world of occupational therapy practice, I pledge to embrace the mission of Emory and Henry College to pursue a life of service, global citizenship, and to be productive in my career. Fulfill the educational mission of the School of Health Sciences to be a professional who is collaborative, interprofessional, culturally sensitive, and provides mindful and client-centered care while contributing to my profession of occupational therapy through leadership, scholarship, and service, and embody the vision of American Occupational Therapy Association, which charges occupational therapists to facilitate health, well-being, and quality of life for all people, populations, and communities through effective solutions that facilitate participation in everyday living. Congratulations. We thank y'all for joining us. You're free to mingle and give hugs.